Hello everyone, how are we all? I hope you're doing very well. Welcome back to my channel and to quite an exciting video. I'm excited because we're going to be getting out of the house. I'm taking you guys along for a full day charity shopping. So I did mention this in a previous video and a lot of you left some lovely comments saying that you really wanted to see that. So the plan is we're going to be heading out to, I'd say, the slightly posher parts of London. So I'm in southwest London. I'll pop a map on the screen. So we're in southwest London, which is lovely, and it has some brilliant charity shops. And one thing I did know, well, I noticed more when I went home, and I watch also Kate McCabe on YouTube. She's fantastic, and she does lots of charity shop hauls and videos, and the prices in London are expensive. So I thought, do you know what, let's just throw caution to the wind. I'm not saying I'm going to be buying things, but we can go and take a look at some of the real fancy charity shops in London. So we're going to go to West London, we're going to go to Marylebone, Mayfair, Russell Square area, that kind of like Baker Street, Regent's Park, up in like the nicer parts of London, the very opulent parts of London. So I thought I'd take you along. I've been on my phone all morning kind of having a look at some, so I've print screened about 5 that I want to visit, but then I'm also just going to do a couple in my local area because we have a British Heart Foundation furniture store. Not that we need any furniture at all, but we have one literally in Brixton, which is fab, so not too far from me at all. So I thought I'd take you along there as well. But yeah, I hope you're all doing alright. Thank you so much for all of the love on my previous video where myself and Dora got vaccinated. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it up top. You're all just so lovely. And also thank you for all of the love on the new bookcase. We love it. I'll show you. I've added a couple more things to it. So down here is a full shelf dedicated to Jamie Oliver. You all know I absolutely love his cookbook. So I have quite a few. So this is all of his cookbooks. These are more like traditional cookbooks, and then I also added this. This was actually a charity shop find, funny enough. This was a Universal Geography, really old antique book. I got this in Windsor with my mum a couple of years back, I think in 2019, and we had it away in storage just because I didn't want it to get, you know, battered and bruised even more than it already is. But I just think it looks lovely on the shelf. So yeah, I'm glad you all like it. Before we go as well, I thought I'd just maybe say the things that I'm kind of going to keep an eye out for. So we have this little area behind us. I know you've seen it. We pretty much had this artwork in this part of the flat since we moved in 2019, and we used to have the bar cart here, hence why we had the drink more gin and the cocktail prints, and I just feel like it might need a bit of a change. Maybe a portrait could be nice. I think maybe like an oil painting or maybe some still life, something with maybe like an antique frame like this. This was a charity shop find. This was £10 in British Heart Foundation when I used to live in Greenwich. It's lovely. It's like bezeled glass, really good quality. So maybe something in that frame, but portrait could look nice. So I'm going to keep an eye out for some art. I think that could be a good potential. But other than that, there's genuinely not really much else that we do need. Maybe some olive oil decanters, you know, you can pour oils into just to make them look nicer in the kitchen. They're the only 2 things I've kind of got something in mind. And maybe some spice pots for like salt and pepper and things. Honestly, not essentials, but we're outlining that now. So I'm just gonna quickly brush my teeth, pack a bag, get a little water bottle, bits and bobs, and then let's go charity shop shopping. Made it into town, and I just had to nip into Uniqlo because I bought some trousers at the weekend that needed altering. They altered them for free, which is fab. So I'm heading to Marylebone now, which is, I'd say, quite a posh part of London. It's got some really good shops. The first place we're going to go to is Bernardo's. So I've heard it's very good. It's got very good Google reviews. So let's head there now. So Bernardo's was actually really good. There was quite a lot of bric-a-brac. I spotted these cool bookends that I thought were quite good. They were £5, and these nice colourful cups that came in 2 sets, which are nice. They had some nice decanters as well for around £4 to £5, which I didn't think was too expensive. Artwork was quite cool, and I did actually find a piece in here. That was very successful. I didn't manage to film a lot in store because it was quite quiet and it was literally only me in there, so I was just filming on my phone. I didn't want to be too out there. But yeah, Bernardo's just on George Street in Marylebone. I've got 3 things. I'm not going to be showing everything in this video. It's going to become very soon because I've got a couple of other homeware items. So yes, very happy. I'm going to look at my list and then we're off to the next place. A couple of people ask why I don't drive in town for that reason. It's very difficult to park and unless you drive an electric car, you have to pay a congestion charge in London, so it's better to do it on foot and you can explore more. So the next place we're going to is Cancer Research Marylebone, which is on Marylebone High Street, just opposite the Waitrose. I think it's literally just here. So the Cancer Research in Marylebone High Street was really good if you were maybe looking for some fashion pieces, specifically women's designer fashion pieces. These were quite luxe. The bric-a-brac was cool. There was some nice lanterns and some artificial plants. They were slightly expensive. There was some nice bone china as well, and I quite like this glass jar. There was also a copper watering can, which I quite enjoyed, and this old vintage clock, but it was £40, which was a lot. I did like this vase too. There's a candle holder that I thought was quite interesting. And I did find another watering can, but again, just a little bit overpriced in my personal opinion. Clothing was really good too. I actually found some lovely designer items, some Tommy Hilfiger in here, which I think was too bad, and some TM Lewin. And I also found this Sandro shirt, but it was £44. Cookbooks were really cool too. I found this Steve Jobs book, which I thought was quite interesting. And there was also a couple of other cookbooks that caught my eye. There was a Jamie Oliver 5 ingredients, which you all know I love. There was a few things in Cancer Research that were actually really nice, but again, I just feel like they were a tiny bit overpriced for what they actually were. There was a lovely watering can, like a nice brass watering can, that was like £12, and there was a gorgeous like old antique gold picture frame, but with no artwork in it, for £26, which again I thought was quite expensive. So the next place I'm going to go to is Oxfam, which is literally over the road. So this Oxfam was brilliant. Again, just off Marylebone High Street. It was really cool. There was a glass display cabinet as soon as you walked in with more vintage antique pieces. This cookbook stand was fab. I found this anthropology vase for £5, which I didn't think was too bad at all. Again, small vases and jugs, and I like these little Pantone espresso cups. There's lots of plates in china as well, if that's your thing. A little bit of artwork, not too much. There's some cool oil paintings that I found and some more at the back of the store, which were really nice. But primarily this store was books, music and vinyls, and I mean there were books for days. So if you are in the market for maybe some cookbooks and new reading material, definitely check out this place. It was fab. That was another very successful trip into Oxfam. I got another 2 items and potentially a third. It's a gorgeous piece of art that I saw. It's like basically like an oil painting, but I don't know if Zara's going to be 100% on that. I've just sent her a little photo because she's currently at work. Otherwise she'd be with me. So I sent her a little photo. It's £10. It's really beautiful. I think it looked so nice behind the armchair. So potentially sent her a photo and I'll see. I'm getting a bit hungry now, so I feel like I need to get a little coffee and a bit of lunch, and then we're going to go to potentially a 4th one if I can have a little look through my list. So I just got a quick little box of sushi from Wasabi, and I'm going to take a quick lunch break because I am hungry. It feels like the whole of London is a construction site. I mean, you can kind of see behind me, it's just a bit mad. So all of the benches are parked up, it's a bit of a shame. So I'm just having some avocado, cucumber and pepper sushi. So I'm going to dig in. I think I'm going to do one more charity shop as well. It's in Soho, it's supposed to be really good. And Zara replied about the painting saying she liked it, so I need to have a think about whether I'm going to go get it or not. I was just about to head to my favourite coffee shop, Caffeine, but I've just seen behind me Kiss the Hippos opened, which is a lovely coffee shop I used to go to in Richmond. I think it must have opened in lockdown, so I'm going to pay these guys a visit. Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Good, thank you. Can I get a flat white, please? So just got a flat white coming. I'm going to sit and have a look at any other charity shops that I can find in the area, but I think the Covent Garden's going to be the last one before I head home. Oh, amazing, thank you so much. That looks fab. Thank you, cheers. So I'm just on Zara what I got in the charity shop, and I've sent her a photo of the, let me see if I can put my brightness up. Oh, there we go. Of the picture, I've kind of like cropped it into our living room, and I actually don't think it goes that well. I think it's a bit too French country vibe for the flat, which is a bit more, I'd say like mid-century modern 20s style, so I'm not going to go grab it, but I think it is a good bargain for £10, not bad at all. So this Oxfam was just off of Fitzrovia near Soho, and it was really good. There was a huge silverware case for £25, which I didn't think was too bad at all, and these 6 set of glasses for £7.99, I thought they were quite cool. I found a Gino's Healthy Italian Cookbook, which looked fab, and these espresso mugs, they were like Dutch with like nice Netherland print on, which I thought was quite nice. Again, lots of bric-a-brac. I like that marble jug, that was quite cool. And I also spotted a lot of M&S old stock, I think because there's a flagship nearby, so they must do regular donations, which was quite cool as well. Okay, I'm wrapping that up as the last charity shop in Central. I got another 3 things in that one. Really good store. Quite small, but quite popular as well with local people doing donations. So definitely want to check out all of the stores I visited in Central. I will link down below. I'm gonna head home now and I'm gonna swing by the British Heart Foundation in Brixton just to see if they've got anything in there. And then, yeah, I'm actually really excited to show you everything I've got. Like I say, it's not gonna be in this video, but I will total up how much I've spent, and we'll see in a future video what I've got. So I'm in Brixton and this is the last place I'm going to come and visit. This is the British Heart Foundation. It's a really big one. They specialise in furniture clearance. As I said, this British Heart Foundation was primarily pre-loved furniture, so fab if you are moving or want to make a donation. Definitely check out your local stores. This one was really big. There was lots of big wardrobes, dining tables. I spotted these coffee machines which weren't too bad, around £10–15, and I loved this G-plan sideboard. It was missing a door, but I definitely thought you could upcycle that, and I also like this cabinet too. Okay, so I'm back home and I feel like I've got some really good bits. I've just popped everything out on the dining table and I'm so impressed. I haven't bought anything that I feel is a bit unnecessary, and I got a piece of art, not art that I had in mind, and I didn't get any oil decanters. I basically looked everywhere, but there wasn't any. I'm gonna make some lunch now because I'm really hungry, but I'm gonna wrap this video up. I hope it's been long enough and somewhat enjoyable for you to have a look around the shops in London. Let me know if you have it planned in the future if you're gonna come and visit London, because I know a couple of you are coming this summer, which is very exciting. And yeah, keep an eye out for Sunday's video because I'm gonna be showing you everything that I've got today and also some other Amazon and Primark home finds as well. I've done a lot of homeware shopping recently. I think it's the change of the season. It's exciting. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this, as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye for now.